Well, I've got my favorite economist here in the studio today at Central Texas Living, Dr. Ray Perryman. And Dr. Perryman, end of the year, we're looking toward the coming year, and you've really got some pretty good news, or you're feeling good about things with the economy.
We are. We think there's a lot of good things going on right now. A lot of the underlying fundamentals are very good. There's obviously some uncertainty out there. There's always risk in the economy. But right now, if you look at the job market, if you look at a lot of other things that are happening in the economy, we've had a very, very long recovery, but there's nothing obvious to knock it off its path right now.
Yeah, and now as far as jobs are concerned, jobless rate is down.
Well, it really is. If you look at the economy right now for the country, we're at basically full employment. I mean, 4% is about full employment for the economy, and we have more job openings than at any point in history. Now, what that tells us is we have some skills mismatches out there. But nonetheless, basically everyone that is seeking work is able to find work right now, and employers are still looking for more workers. And so that basically says it's a good, strong, solid economy.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of, an aging workforce. A lot of the baby boomers they're still working, but they're looking at retirement, and we got to replace those people.
That's one of the challenges. We have about 10,000 people turning 65 every day right now in this economy, and will for the next decade or so. And that is one of the real challenges that we face. And the other one, of course, is just people keeping their skills current, because technology changes the way we do things very quickly. We hear a lot about that now with what's going to happen to trucking in the future, what's going to happen to retail in the future, and that sort of thing. But what we found, that literally going all the way back to the wheel, every time we have new technology, it actually creates more jobs than it destroys. They're just different kinds of jobs.
Any good advice you have for the consumer out there?
Well, at this point in time, I think it's going to be a fairly good Christmas season. The incomes are beginning to go up because the labor market is getting a little tighter now. We're seeing wages that get ahead of inflation, which we didn't see for a few years. And so on the whole, I think consumers are feeling pretty good. So far, the numbers we have to date tell us it's a pretty good Christmas season. There are obviously some people will buy online, some people will buy in the stores, but electronics and big ticket items are going to be dominant again. But a lot of the new hot toys are doing very well at this time. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty good Christmas season for consumers.
Yeah. So at this point, you're optimistic about the overall economy growing.
Yeah, again, I feel pretty good about it. It's been a very long recovery, and a lot of people are saying it's about time for a recession.
Yeah.
But recoveries typically don't die of old age. It takes something else to cause a recession. And right now, we clearly have threats out there: the cyber threats, the terrorism threats. I mean, there's things obviously every day that could happen. But as far as what's most likely to happen, we think we have a little bit of life left in this recovery.
Oh, well, that's good news. It's always good. It's always great to have you here with us,
My pleasure.
Dr. Perryman.
And I must say that your dad was one of my favorite economists.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. You taught me with my father at Baylor University, and yeah, appreciate you saying that. Happiest of holidays to you.
Thanks. You too, Ann.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye.